Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what to do here. I've been down this road before, and it did not. It did me right. I gotta say, this is a spittoon, which is a sort of a brass bucket that people. Yeah, I know what this is. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Now, who is this third person omniscient? Om what are those perspectives? Third person omnipotent? Third person omniscient? Omniscient? Who is this guy talking about me? Well, I mean, shit, last time I found a fucking sweet ring, so I'm gonna inspect this one too. So, look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon, yeah, it's still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Doesn't matter how fancy a saloon this might be, dip spit is always dip spit. But that don't mean we ain't gonna inspect the dip spit. 'Cause here we go again. Alright, fine. Now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because I'm near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. What? Now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because I'm near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. Gotcha. Well, I mean, that's got to be good, right? I mean, if the dip spit goes in, heats up, turns from a liquid to a gas, evaporates, that's got to be good, right? Well, apparently that's bad because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. I guess that makes sense. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. What is spit if not water? The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, in fact. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. What the fuck? Now, I've had my fair share of old Gatorade bottles filled with Q-spit. I've never once seen them turn to the consistency of molasses, nor some sort of gelatinous, bouncy material. I'm gonna search that shit anyway. So I'm about to put my hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Well, hell yeah! Makes another glorp sound. What was that sound the other one made? That first spittoon made kind of like a kind of noise. This one I'm thinking makes more of kind of like a kind of noise. So it shaka-kas and it feels like putting my hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. I do have to admit it kind of feels like my hand is evaporating down there. Dissolving, not evaporating. Feels like my hand is, if I'm being honest, it kind of feels like my hand is dissolving inside this spittoon, but I'm going to keep searching, never give up. And sure as shit, I did find something. Found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. It appears to be a useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for my children one day. Well, that is assuming I'm still able to have any. And of course that I hate them. But alright, hell yeah, hooray! Well, that wasn't as favorable as the ring I found the first time, but hey, you know, you never know until you know. Who are you, ma'am? Apparently you're a gal that does not appear to be in the mood for talking. How about you? Oh, it's Alice. Nice, sipping some more nursing whiskey. You keep going, Alice. You just fucking drink yourself right, all right? What are these guys doing? These two are sleep fighting. I heard about this. All right. Well, you two have fun now. All right, there. I'm just gonna leave these two ladies be. They seem to be engrossed in some sort of conversation. Mister? Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Garfield. Well, I sure am glad to know you, Garfield. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Well, it sure is nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. Do you need help with anything? Or I'll have a shot of bourbon. Take my meat, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Anything else? Well, now that you mention it, I did see the sign out front advertising a room. That is right, Garfield. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? Well, it depends how much it costs. Well, that's where you're in luck, buddy. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. Seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. All gratis-like. You just gonna give me a room for free? Not a very good businessman, are you, Lloyd? But great. Yeah, I'll take it. Shit, got myself a room. Alice, we got a room. Yeah, see, you found the local watering hole, Alice. Yeah, it's decent. Let me know if you find a whiskey-ing hole, though. Ha, that was a good joke, Alice. It was very clever. But, got other things to talk about. Am I forgetting about anything? Alice looks pretty low on ideas for side dalliances right now, so I guess I'm not forgetting anything. What should we do next? Right, the railroad crew. Any other ideas? Nope. It's all out of side dalliances. Alright. Well, I'll see you later. Is this my room? Hey, my room at the Jewel Saloon. Oh, Alice came in here with me. Alright. Bed. This is Alice's bed. Look at yourself in the mirror and insult myself. Alright. I call myself a lizard-plucking, good-for-nothing jerk. And I gain an effect. Angry. Well, why would I do that? Apparently when I get angry, I get madder than a hornet. If my anger level gets higher than 2, I'll pass out from rage. Alright, I don't want to upset myself too much now. Alright, I don't feel sleepy right now. There's a postcard on this little table. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's blank. No information, but got a nice view in this room. What's this door? What's this door? Outside. All right. Oh, the stairs lead to my room. That's good to know. Anything else in the bar I missed? Got an old man. Got a couple guys here. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. All right. Hello, bearded man. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. He's too engrossed by the lovely sounds coming from the piano. Slop meat? I'm all good on it. I'm all full of slop. Sign says, see bartender for darts. Ladies? Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Right? That's what I'm saying. Fucking double standards. Whatever. Stage? What's a stage? The Jewel Saloon stage. Alright. Are we doing this, Cowbell? Are we really doing this? Because I mean, it's real obvious. It's real kind of right on the nose, but I mean, I think I have to. In fact, I kind of feel like I'm coming down with something. I'm getting real warm like, and it's almost like I got a fever. and and when I find myself with a fever such as this, there's only one prescription for this type of fever, and well, I think you know what it is. I think everybody knows what it is. It's more cowbell. That's enough cowbell for now. All right, anything to do with the stage? My fever's all better. Got my cowbell fever all cleared up. Let's set this chair back up. There we go. Feel like I'm helping out. All right, one more time. More cowbell. There we go. Let's get out of the stage area there. I think I've exhausted all my things to do in this here bar. So let's get out of here. T Gun and Company Limited. There's a weird ghostly carriage here. Get in. Hell yeah. Well, I hop in the ghostly carriage, which it seems to support me and Alice's weight well enough. An invisible driver yells, "Yeah!" Cracks an invisible whip, and an invisible horse snorts. Is it Mr. Spooky Ho? The carriage starts moving, and soon I'm out of sight of Dirtwater. Oh shit! But I just got here. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna be hitching a ride in this ghost carriage for a little bit. Alice, you bringing that nursing whiskey with you? What's this gonna say? Is this a game of Hangman or Reckoning at Gun Manor? Oh, this is some DLC. I don't know if I'm ready for the DLC. A thick gray fog envelops the carriage, and I lose all sense of time and space. Eventually, the fog clears, and the carriage parks near a very large and ornate mansion. A disembodied voice calls out, "All out for Gun Manor, last stop." I might want to save this for later. I didn't know that this was gonna be the DLC. I feel like this is maybe something I think I might want to do this for later. Ride the spooky ghost carriage back to Dirtwater. I think so. I think I'm gonna do this later. DLC is usually best if you actually just finish the fucking game first and then go back and do the extra. That hat gives me the hay fever and I hate it. Well, go ring the cowbell a couple of times and it might help with your fever, ma'am. Yeah, so let's just get back to the original game here. All right, so let's go check out this Dirtwater Mercantile. The Mercantile. Hey, man. Son of a bitch, you've got dynamite. If only I could. And I can't go back. I can't go back to Boring Springs. That's too bad. That is too damn bad. Oh well, I think I'm good. I think I'm all set for goods right now, sir. But you have a nice day. Dirtwater Post Office. Let's see what's going on in here. Got a big old cabinet of locked post office boxes. Hey, Mr. Postman, I'm Garfield. Got any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. I write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know what I've been up to lately and that I'm okay. Mailman says that'll be. Oh, I see, Mr. Fancy Pants. That's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat, sir. You have a nice day. Alright, that'll get sent on back to Rufus. Hopefully, that'll give him at least something nice to read. Something in fucking English for once. Instead of him sprechen in the Deutsch all the time. This little girl is selling flowers. Yeah, I'll help you out, little girl. Here's 50 meat. Give me some flowers. Thank you for the sweet smelling flowers, little lassie. All right, so I think I'm in the jail. So howdy. Are you the sheriff? Are you the sheriff here? Lady says, no, we currently don't have a sheriff, sir. That's how you fucking pronounce it. You must be from goddamn Boring Springs. Well, I guess you want me to be the sheriff? Well, I mean, do you have any sort of law enforcement experience? Well, I mean, I once got the sheriff's cage door back for him, but other than that, not really. Have you even attended one single class at sheriff's school, sir? Not that I can recall, ma'am. Do you have any sort of existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here, sir? That would be a no on all three accounts, ma'am. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? Well, I just assumed since I done got the sheriff his door that was maybe all the qualifications that I needed. You just assumed that you could mosey on into our town here and become sheriff on your first day. Well, I mean, I guess when you put it that way, yes. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Well, I'm sorry for wasting your time, ma'am. I guess I'll be on my way. It's all right, mister. Like I said, it happens all the time. Well, if I can't be your sheriff, I mean, is there any way I can be of some help to you, ma'am? Well, I mean, I guess if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. The cells are over yonder. All right. Well, I guess I'll be on my way. I'll take a look at these wanted posters and maybe I'll check out your confinement cages. All right. It's a wanted poster, but it happens to be misspelled, and it's technically a wasted poster. Is this about Alice? The poster reads, "Wasted. The Stripy Hat Gang. They're wanted for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. They were last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Holy fucking shit. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion-sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Hell yeah." What about this one? It's a wanted poster. Nope, yep, it's actually spelled correctly. It's a wanted poster. And this one, the House in the Desert Gang. The House in the Desert Gang. It's a very on-the-nose, unoriginal name for a gang. Must not be the smartest fellas in town. They're wanted for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisances. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. But we mostly just want them for the squatting and general public nuisances. They were last seen at the House in the Desert. That adds up. 500 meat reward. Not as good, but I still want them meats. And I wonder if that house is named after them, if they're named after the house. What came first, the chicken or the egg? It's a unsolvable mystery. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. So, yes, I do want to go after them. Alright, so I got these 2 locations now. I got a couple of gangs to go after. Yeah, these are nice. You got some nice cells here, ma'am. Whoop, this empty cell is all ghostly like. What's with all the ghostly shit going on? I got Mr. Spooky Ho, we got the spooky carriage, we got the spooky jail cell. Where am I? There I am. Who are you? This hat is too small. This hat, maybe my head's too big? Oh, you kind of got a reverse paw situation on your hand.